it's hard to listen to someone right after they just like pooped their pants right in front of you. And they keep trying to tell you about something.
You're fired.
Do I need to disconnect right now?
Uh-oh.
Antoine, quick question. You've interviewed people, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
In person?
Yep.
What would you do if during the middle of the interview that person farted and it was loud enough for you to hear it?
Let's see.
But you liked them. They were strong candidates.
It was going well. I think we would take 5. I think we would take 5. I think we would. Let's grab some water, go for a quick walk, and we'll come back. I did have an interview where it was actually a series of interviews, and in this one particular one, I was sitting in. It was me and like I think 2 other coworkers, and we were asking the person a question. And while they were thinking of the answer, my stomach growled like really loudly. And it was one of those ones where like people didn't seem to know whose stomach it came from. Like, no one really commented on it until after the interview. One of my coworkers was like, "Did you hear that?"
Even like the interviewee is so like apologetic. They're like, "That might have been me. That might have been me."
I'm sorry. Maybe that was me.
What did it sound like? Was it a gargling, or was it like just a? Because you know some stomachs could be like a rumbling of like bubbles. It just sounds like bubbles, and some of it sounds like it's like I don't know.
I didn't
going on in there.
You know, I've never categorized stomach growl sound. I don't know. I thought they all just kind of sounded bubbly. Like that's just how it sounds in my head.
That's yeah.
But yeah, man, I'll pay more attention.
There's different tones of them. There's some instrumentation that goes on sometimes.
I don't know. What would you guys do if not the stomach growl, the other way? Someone just
I think if I was interviewing someone and that happened, I don't think there's a part of me that couldn't divorce like, why did this just happen? This is a red flag.
It'd be a red flag for you.
I think
it speaks to this person's character.
Which is maybe unfair, but you know what? The job market's hot right now, and there's a lot of candidates out there. But that's probably unfair. But I think in my head, I'd be like, they can't keep it together for this. How are they going to present in front of people?
You're already thinking about when they fart during a presentation.
They're like, look,
you hired him, bro.
30 to 50 times a day. That's just me. Like, all right, you're brilliant, but you fart a lot. Yeah.
But to be fair, most humans should fart at least more than 10 times a day. So,
that does make me think of like when I first started working at my the job that I currently hold. I was like 21 or something, and I remember I was like in the stall doing my business, and then someone next to me, I sneezed, and in my head I was like, please don't even acknowledge this. And like the person next to me, they said, like, God bless you. I was
like, don't talk to me.
Yeah, you're not supposed to respond. Yeah, you're not supposed to respond. I had with these we don't do Zoom meetings. We have WebEx, but nobody uses their cameras at work. So, it's all just audio. But man, we got some people with some mouth noises. This is really frustrating. But we had one that was a burper. Like we just be talking, I work with them like in person, and I noticed that they did that, periodically throughout the day, and I was like, oh wow, that's odd. So then when we were just strictly on the phone, I was like, oh, this thing happens all the time. And so
I knew exactly who it was.
Oh yeah, nobody else did.
And only one suspect. Yeah.
burp, you
Because
can
how do you tell somebody, hey, what's up with that excessive burping? I mean, are you aware of it? I mean, how do you get in there, right?
Yeah, after a while, I gotta say something. I'm the guy that has to say something. Like if
What do
you're
you say?
on the mic with like chewing gum or something,
Yeah.
I can't get down with it. If you're an excessive burp, like I won't call you out on the call, but I'll send you a message like, hey man, your mic's on.
We
He's
can
like,
You can mute yourself next time. That'd be great.
Do any of us
No,
think
is
that
he-
burps are
is-
uncontrolled?
Say what, Connor?
Do any of us think that burps are uncontrolled? Like, I feel like I can control a burp.
I can monitor my burp. Yeah, I can control the pressure. Like I'm not about to, I let them rip at home, but in the office, I can kind of muzzle it so it's not
And sometimes, fair enough. Sometimes they do sneak up on you. I can admit that. If you're like in the middle of a presentation and like you've been speaking for 5-10 minutes, and it's like, I'm in the middle of a sentence, and I guess like you said, you do what you can to suppress it, but people are usually pretty forgiving in that situation. If it's just like you weren't saying anything, and then all of a sudden you just burp on the mic, like that, to me,
here's another layer to that. We're all women, so my thought was it must be something biological, because typically, women are you just don't have a whole lot of that. I mean, most people control it, right? But
women are burping, farting, and letting a rip all day.
That's about to change, man. We're about to see more freedom and
men are in
openness.
Yeah.
That's what we hope for, right? That's what we hope for. But Tan, let me ask you this: does this person burp at the end of the statement like Rick and Morty, or do they burp
talking?
Mid?
They're just
burp.
Yeah, we're just talking like easy time to mute and whatever. They just like, no, like, oh my.
So, if I knew who it was and this happened a few times, I might call him out on the mic. I might be like, anybody else hear that? Hold on.
Right. So I brought it up to our manager, and she's like, well, you gotta address it, because what if they're on the phone like that? And I was like, what? And so we were in a meeting.
Maybe they just interviewed for another job, and they're like, I think I got this. Like,
she didn't stay long. You're right. She was leaving very shortly after all of this, this conversation started coming up. And so she did it during a meeting, and the manager stopped. Who was that? What was that? And I thought, oh my God.
Like, I'm gonna get my revenge this way.
Oh my God.
But it's like letting my fucking burp out.
She didn't stay long. She went back.
Yeah. That's horrible.
I just mouth noise.
We cut to a couple at dinner. Tandy, I think we need to talk about what just happened.
What?
We go to this nice restaurant. You just burped. And I know that means that you're seeing somebody else, and this relationship is about to end. So, I just wish we hadn't come somewhere so fancy for our anniversary, for this to happen like this.
I didn't want you to find out this way. I had a letter written and everything, but you know me too well. You know that when I burp, that means it's over.
But yeah. Whatever relationship is happening,
it's happening when the burps come out. I can't. I'm biologically made that way. There's nothing I can do to control it. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry.
I just wish, I'd known before I ordered that massive entree. It's coming to the table right now. Great.
Yeah, finish the salad real fast so I can
get into that. The salad made you burp like that too.
There you go. Your entree, the steak, and here is yours. And we have complimentary nachos for you. I know this is a fancy restaurant, but we find it a little fun to bring in a little of this festive food. And then more sparkling water for the both of you.
Oh, please. Yes. Doubles.
There you go. Double sparkling water for you.
All right.
Sparkling water for you, sir. All right.
Thank you.
Enjoy your meal.
Thanks. Yeah, I'm not really going to enjoy this anymore. Wow, you're really killing that sparkling water.
Yeah. I'm so thirsty. You know, I kind of.
Don't. You ready? You ready?
We got to another table in the restaurant. Connor, look. See, they're having a massive fight. They are breaking up right here in the restaurant. You heard that burp?
God. Yeah, I did. You can see it in their faces.
Wow, this must have been coming from a long time. You would never break up with me like that, right?
No, of course not.
Okay. I felt like you took a bit of a pause before you answered that.
I might have. Okay, I did. I took a pause.
Why would you take a pause? We're so happy with this nice restaurant. Our entrees are on the way. We're drinking not sparkling water. Everything is nice here.
Yeah, well, maybe I'd like to drink a sparkling water.
You see that couple over there? They're all fresh and new. I haven't heard any sounds coming from the table. No sparkling water. That's how we used to be.
It is. What happened to us? You know, we were just like that. We were so happy, and
well, you got so caught up into taking me to fancy restaurants. You're like, let's go here, let's eat there. What did you think would happen? You thought I would just sit here? No, I'm going to eat the food. Things are going to happen, and you know how I'm biologically made.
Connor, I cut back on all carbonation for you. Do you realize that? No sparkling water, no soda water, hell, not even any champagne. When New Year's came, I drank apple juice for us.
I have that, and I will just drink tap water. Can you believe that couples still like fighting in public?
I cannot believe it. Don't let that be us. Crying in the nachos.
It won't be us. We won't be crying in the nachos. We won't be crying in the mashed potatoes. We're going to be honest with each other, okay? If it doesn't work out for you, it's not going to work out for me.
What does that mean if it doesn't work out for me?
These nachos are just so good.
They're going to make you keep burping.
I know. They make the best nachos for a fancy restaurant.
Here's a complimentary salsa mixed with a little bit of garlic aioli to go with the nachos dip.
Oh my God.
Compliments of the chef.
Oh, great. So now everyone in this restaurant is going to smell your burps. Everyone's going to know what's going on at this table.
Antoine, is it just me, or can you smell her breath as she smells at her boyfriend?
I totally can, and it smells like sadness, and it smells like unsatisfaction and garlic.
Now look, what I meant earlier was, if it doesn't work out for you, I want you to leave me, because it'll be better for both of us. That's what I was trying to say. Okay? Now eat your nachos. Don't cry.
Wait. If it doesn't work out for you, why? What are you saying? Of course, it's going to work out for us.
I've been in and out of several relationships, dozens, if not thousands, and I know that sometimes things don't work out. Even at the beginning, if it's really good, we're not crying into a
Wait, what's that in your jacket pocket? Is that a flask?
It's
Connor, what's in the flask?
Ranch dressing.
Ranch dressing.
I just want to be around someone who burps for, unusual reasons. It's enough for me to drink carbonated water, and I mean, you hardly ever burp, and when you do, it's from something standard like a beer. But what about like burping after you eat cotton candy or something else unusual? That would be a good thing for this relationship. Spice it up.
Wow, I can't even imagine how that works. I really can't. I don't think, you're right. This relationship isn't. Are you listening to me? Just eating those nachos?
Scene. That's true. She did not stop eating.
Yes, that's my new go-to food in a scene, man, because I can really get down on some
nachos.
Some nachos right there. It's going.
I love chips too. should be